Welcome back. This is Rocket Hellstrom with the Internet Infomercial Toolkit, and I'd like to welcome back my guest, Ann Devere, the Marketing Blueprint Developer. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the Richest Niche program that Ann has. We have talked already in our previous two videos about who our most profitable customer is, defining that customer, and where to find them. Now that we've figured out who they are and where they are, Ann, can you tell us how we can get to them?
Absolutely, Rocket. Well, we already talked about how you yourself can get to them. You know, in my stories I talked to you about Susie, how she went to where the people were in a yoga place. Now she's going after equestrians. She herself had to do that, put herself in the place where her most profitable customer is. Well, there are other ways of doing it, and that's by being introduced by a person who's already working with them. For example, let's take the real estate industry. There are a lot of realtors out there. Now, I have a client who's targeting first-time home buyers. So we decided that her most profitable customer are newlyweds who are paying $2,000 or more for rent each month. And people who are just getting married. And we thought about it, said, well, who is going to be working with them? Of course, the wedding industry came to mind. Now, who's in the wedding industry? We have videographers, we have photographers, we have invitation vendors, limousine services, reception halls, caterers and jewelers, and the bridal shops and travel agents and florists, and of course a wedding planner. Now, based on him and his personality, I decided that the best place for him would be to work with a wedding planner. That would be his best referral partner, and he loved the idea. So, easily enough, all we have to do is contact the wedding planners and just say, look, I'm looking for 3 wedding planners to refer business to because a lot of the newlyweds I work with have other newlywed couples, or they have friends who are getting married, and they're looking for wedding planners, so I'm looking for wedding planners to refer to. You see how this works? So basically what you want to do is think about who you are, who you want to work with, who else works with your customer. And by the way, if he thought that a wedding plan, spending $20,000 on a wedding was not the smartest thing he ever heard of, I would not put him with a wedding planner. He had to be genuinely involved with the process. He had to really care about the person he was going to go to and ask them, to refer business. That means he would have to like what they do. So if he happened to like, let's say, if he played a guitar, if he was in a band, I would suggest he start good to, maybe get in touch with bands or DJs. You see how this works? Who you are makes the biggest difference. So you just figure out who you are, where your customer goes, before and after you, and it will be very easy to figure out how you can get others to introduce you to your most profitable customer.
Very good, Ann. Thank you very much. Now, if you'd like to learn more about the Richest Niche program and get all the details, go to www.infomercialtoolkit.com/niche, Niche. That's infomercialtoolkit.com/niche.